welcome back to In Your Face Studios and another episode of our Wrestling Predictions Challenge.
That's right.
This one is different from all the other ones because we're actually at the event. We are at Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas, Nevada for Summerslam. Now, we filled out our ballots earlier when we were in the hotel. We folded them, sealed them up, put them away. We're not even going to check them after the event because we're going to check them after we get home on Monday night, because Monday night we're going to Raw. So we're going to go to Raw. We're going to do special on-the-spot predictions there and add them to the total, and then we'll find out a winner. So we hope you guys enjoy this video live. Technically we're live, even though you're watching this recorded, live from SummerSlam, WWE Summerslam. Okay, SummerSlam is in the books.
Yes, sir.
Just right off the top of your head. Good show, bad show, middle show. What do you think?
It's good.
Good? That was a good show. It was exciting. We get to see two returns.
Yes.
Two returns. We get to see the man, Becky Lynch, and the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Now, okay, let's talk about that.
Got to see him not fight Lashley.
That didn't make sense. Yeah, he should have. Lashley beat the hell out of Goldberg. Well, messed up his leg, and so Goldberg couldn't go. And then, what's his son's name? Gage attacks him, and
that was funny.
He choked. He put him in the hurt lock, whatever.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
Well, they should have. Then MVP should have been on the microphone and said, "See, even Goldberg can't beat the Almighty. Nobody can beat the Almighty." Then Brock comes back, and Brock, gets in the ring with a stare down with Lashley, not Roman. That doesn't make sense. Like, what did you say when that was going on?
What, Paul Heyman?
No, you were saying I don't need to see this again.
I don't need to see this again. It's happened.
Yeah, we don't need to see
already.
Brock versus Roman. We want to see Brock versus Lashley. Give us that match.
That's a dream match.
I'd like to see. It was a good show. The stadium was cool. The stadium wasn't what I expected. It wasn't as fancy and awesome as I expected. We were on the regular level, and it was just corridors and food stalls and stuff. It was nice, clean stadium, but it wasn't as I was expecting something really fancy.
Yeah.
I did say though that I'm used to, like in stadiums and stuff, you throw your trash on the floor or your cups and you just pour the water out or your soda when you're done. But this place was so nice, I didn't want to do it like I was messing up somebody's house.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to mess up the nice clean floors. But yeah, it was a good show. Obviously we'll go into more detail later, but for now we're gonna join all those masses over there and go back across to the other side of the freeway. This is the 15, right? The 15 freeway. We have to go on the other side of the 15 freeway to get back to Las Vegas. So we are now in San Diego through the magic of film editing, from Las Vegas to San Diego, because we're not here for WrestleMania. Oh, that would be cool. You really like who they put on the...
I did like who they put on.
Who they put on there. There's another truck over there with everybody, even Ronda Rousey. Oh, there's a Riddle. Riddle's on that one. Hey. Anyway, that's the San Diego Sports Arena. They call it the Pachanga Sports Arena. But we are here for Monday Night Raw. We came from SummerSlam. And look, and if you weren't sure,
I was there.
He was there. We made our predictions. We still haven't counted predictions. We don't know who won the prediction challenge. So we're gonna do some on-the-fly predictions tonight because we don't know the matches. They always do them on the fly. It's a 3-hour show. Then we're gonna go inside. We're gonna find our seats, and then we'll make predictions on the fly. first kicks in.
Yeah, to be clear, you don't accept this challenge, you're the coward.
What a minute.
So we got more picks. It's not for the belt. It's not for either belt. Who are you picking to win the match? Okay, you're picking Lashley?
Yeah.
I'm picking Damien to win.
Okay.
Because even though they're picking you.
Yeah, he might be a no contest too.
Well, what's your pick?
I guess Lashley.
You pick Lashley, I'm picking Priest. I got the point! So I got the point. He can hit him. I can say I'm challenging for the title.
I smell attack.
Yeah, I said it.
Right here, right now.
Official!
Ring the bell, ring the bell. Who's your pick?
I'm thinking Drew and Damien.
You pick Drew and Damien? I'm picking the same thing, so it's a wash. So it went down to pretty much the way we expected. We didn't get anything. Now we got Carrion
Without Scarlett.
without Scarlett, of course. We don't even know who's gonna fight.
I don't know.
Are you just gonna pick him anyway?
Probably.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not even gonna pick this. Let's see. So it's Ricochet. So yeah, like we said, we're both picking Cross. As much as we both want Ricochet to win,
I want Ricochet to win.
but we don't think he's going to. So
Cross gonna do mass. Gonna do best thing.
another watch. So another match and another watch prediction because they're very predictable tonight. Because I would pick Nikki and Rhea. You pick Nikki and Rhea. I'm having fun, but everything's been predictable. So I guess we have one more match. Riddle versus AJ. What do you think? Riddle? I'm just gonna pick AJ just to try and get a point. That's what I do with these challenges anyway. I usually pick different to try and get. I usually pick different to try and get points.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you got Riddle, I got AJ.
Yes.
We'll see how it turns out. So that's gonna do it for Raw. As you can see, they're tearing down everything. Everything is going away. But we had fun. I think, like I said, everything was predictable except for we didn't think Alexa Bliss was going to be the one to come out. That was, I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, so now we're going to go from here right to the prediction results. Okay, what a wild weekend. We are back from Raw. We don't usually say what time it is or anything like that, but it is 11:42 in the PM. In the PM, Monday night. It was a nice drive. Back from San Diego. We're in Hemet, California. We're in Vegas on Saturday for
SummerSlam.
He's real disappointed that he didn't wear this necklace.
Yeah.
On that day. It's dice
on it. I didn't realize until we were getting ready for Raw.
I always wear a wristband, and a lot of people ask me why. The main reason is when I do conventions as a comic artist, I use it to wipe my forehead. Like that, because when I'm putting everything together.
Yeah.
Plus, I also feel like it's my watch. I'm used to having a watch on when I used to work at a bank for a living, so it kind of makes me feel like I'm working. We're doing this a little different, obviously. We're just sitting on the couch. And yeah, so let's go over first of all SummerSlam. SummerSlam. WWE Summerslam at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
It was the first time ever in that stadium for us. I think it was the first time WWE was in that stadium for anything. Also, I read a little thing of why they did it on Saturday.
Why? I heard they just wanted it on Saturday.
It was, they say, because they've not done well with their shows in Vegas. Because Vegas is a Friday and Saturday night party city.
Right. So
nobody says, hey man, let's go to Vegas on Sunday and tear it up. Everybody has to go to work the next day on Monday. So that's what I read, why they did it on Saturday, because that's the big party night. So that's why they did it. I mean, it worked for me because if it was on Sunday,
oh yeah,
we would add a drive back that night or the next morning and barely get there in time for Raw. So it worked out great for us. So yeah, hey, you know, Saturday's fine. You know, so let's go through the matches.
RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team titles.
That was a good match. I liked it. We're trying to remember.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was a fun match. I liked it. I thought it was cool that he wore the snakeskin outfit for the Viper. You know, Riddle.
Yeah. Snake.
Definitely not Matt Riddle.
Yeah, definitely not Matt. Who's Matt?
Just Riddle.
I know Riddle. I don't know who Matt is.
Riddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun match. The setup was kind of weird because it like snaked through the side into the. I didn't really like that entranceway.
It was weird.
Even when I tried to watch some of it on pay-per-view, it was just weird. Where they had that big, this big SummerSlam board behind the crowd where the hard camera was facing.
Yeah.
They could have pulled that out a little bit and had the people enter through that.
Yeah.
You still would have thought, well, the people behind that board really want to see the entrance, but they didn't see it anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's in the corner.
Yeah.
We could barely see it until they started getting out a little bit there. Yeah, I didn't care for that setup. I don't know why they did it that way.
It was a little weird.
I didn't mind like when they did it for like Royal Rumble in what stadium?
Minute Maid Park.
Minute Maid Park, and they did it where they came out of like the dugout.
Yeah.
That was cool. This just didn't.
It wasn't the same. Didn't work.
It didn't feel good. I mean, the only cool entrance was Edge's, because he came out like the Brood, and we can see that from where we are because it was elevated. What's the next match?
Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie.
Alexa Bliss and Eva Marie. So,
do we need to talk about it?
Eva Marie. Look, I like her. I've always liked her. She's
somebody has to.
Very attractive. Not the best wrestler. She knows she's not. I don't enjoy watching her wrestle. If they gave her a role like a general manager, you know, or something like that.
I suppose.
Yeah, give her a role like that, or even like when she was there before, they had her doing like the posters. She was doing like the advertising and stuff. That's fine. Even if she was like a manager or something, I get it. But
a valet.
Yeah, a valet. But she's not a wrestler. She's not that. She's not good. She's better than she was last time. I will say that. And she does draw heat.
Is that saying much though?
She does draw heat because people don't like her. You know. The only thing I liked how she slapped the little doll around and everything. And
that doll is so dumb.
The doll. See, that's the thing. This was a test for the doll because they sold the doll there, and WWE is trying to see how well the doll sells. If the doll sells really well, and everybody goes nuts over it, then she's gonna stay that character. So, what's the doll's name?
Lily.
See, he knows the doll's name.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Anyway, okay. Moving on.
Damien Priest and Sheamus.
Damien Priest and Sheamus. So Sheamus, one of my favorite wrestlers, current favorite wrestlers. So of course I didn't want to see him lose, although I can't remember how I voted, but I'm pretty sure I put that he was gonna lose.
I know, yeah.
I think Damien was upset. If you watch on pay-per-view, when he goes to shoot his arrow and is supposed to light up his name, he goes to shoot his arrow and his name's already lit up, and he's like, he shoots, he's like, like that. That doesn't really matter. It doesn't have any bearing on the match. It was a good match, solid match. I never really cared for him as a wrestler. He doesn't really do it for me, but he's coming into his own.
I like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah, I know you like him. That's one of the reasons I try to say I don't like him, just to mess with you.
Sheamus sucks too. So.
Yeah. Well, you can say because I know you don't think it's true.
Next we have Usos versus Mysterio's SmackDown Tag Team titles.
Yeah, that was a good match. I thought it was really good. You know, obviously they're all good wrestlers, and Dominic is learning still. Yeah. But he's good.
He's getting better.
He did everything he's supposed to do. It was a good solid match. And what else? What's next?
Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belaire.
That one was
disappointing.
It was crazy because we had heard that the match probably might not happen because they didn't. She wasn't at the last few house shows.
Yeah, they weren't wrestling each other at the last.
So we knew that something was going to happen there. And then they brought Carmella out, and I knew she wasn't wrestling her. I knew she wasn't wrestling her.
Right.
Matter of fact, that's why you'll see here in the video that I get Becky's music hitting and the huge pop from the crowd because I said I'm not going to stop recording until I actually hear that bell ring because I think somebody's coming out.
Right.
I didn't think it was going to be Becky, but I thought somebody else was going to come out to fight Bianca, even if it was Sasha, I don't know, but it wasn't going to be Carmella, which Carmella's fine. Carmella's a good solid wrestler.
Bianca's beat her like 50 times now.
But that's the thing is she's already beat her a bunch of times, and yes, I knew that was going to happen. Although you'll also see in the video here, I didn't get the match, the pin, because I stopped. I figured they're gonna wrestle a bit, so I don't need to get it. But all of a sudden,
but no.
And I think the reason I did get what I did get is because I was turning the camera back on to get our picks for the match.
Yeah.
Even though I think we both said Becky. We both said Becky off camera, but I turned the camera on to actually get the pick recorded. But as I turned it on, it was like 1, 2, 3. Oh, what the hell? You know. So as much as I love Becky, she is my favorite female wrestler. She's even one of my favorite just wrestlers. I just thought that wasn't right. I thought that wasn't right for Bianca. That's not disrespect. Yeah, it's not disrespect. It's just not right. It's just not right. I don't know if disrespect's the right word, but because it happens to other people too. It happened to Daniel Bryan with Sheamus at WrestleMania. It just happens. But that made sense for Daniel Bryan to get bro kicked and lose that fast. It didn't make sense for Bianca to lose that fast in this because first of all she's the face. She's a face, not the face, because they're both faces. Although I kind of think Becky's going to be a heel.
Becky's a heel now.
We don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, I didn't like it because even if she is a face, because people were cheering. We were there. I was there. You were there. We were there. And people were going nuts. They were cheering. Yes, yes, amazing, amazing. But then it started to sink in. Oh, that's not good. And then we're at Raw tonight. When they showed it, it was kind of mixed. There was the boos and cheers. I think the boos kind of outweighed them a little bit.
Yes.
Of course, I was sitting next to one of the ones that was booing.
Yeah, it was booing. Yes. I can confirm this.
But yeah. So I don't know what their plan is. We'll find out. Becky, even though she's a face, was a face, is a face, was a face. She's never really been a face. She's trying to do the Stone Cold, thing where she just does her.
Face.
Huh?
She's not a face.
No, but she just does her thing where she's just
as the man,
doing that. If you cheer her, great. If you didn't, she wouldn't care. That's the character she's been playing, even when she's straight up face. But she's not she's not a Bailey face, you know, huggy, you know, like that. She'll high five and do stuff, but even like when you saw when she came out, she's high fiving hard,
Yeah.
you know, and all that stuff, and so we'll see how it plays out. So yeah, that was, and then Bianca did the whole, she walked back, she stopped several times, like kind of tear-eyed, but kind of like saying, okay, whatever. Like that. So we'll see how that. I guess we'll find out, you know, on SmackDown.
This Friday.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre beat Jinder Mahal in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, that one was disappointing for me because I like Jinder. He's one of, I keep saying one of my favorite wrestlers. He is one of my favorite wrestlers as far as like, I think he's a great heel. He's a great heel character. He's just perfect for being a top heel. He doesn't have to win all the time, but he should win sometimes. I get that he was going to lose in this. That's fine. But Drew kept talking about him. He wants to fight Jinder so he can show what a great match they would have. They could put on together because they know each other. And it was good. It was okay. He did let Jinder get in a few spots. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me to believe it was only 5 minutes though, because it seemed like they went a little bit longer than that.
4 minutes and 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Or 40 seconds. Sorry.
But yeah, and maybe they were told to do it that short because they wanted to get done in time so they can do the dream. What is it?
You got it.
What is it?
What is it? I don't
The
know.
water thing.
Oh, the dripstick.
The Dripstick 2000.
That's what I believe it's called.
Yeah, they wanted to do the Dripstick 2000 because it was an ad for whatever water that was.
Whatever water.
So they had to make sure they got their advertisement. So like, hey, let's have the wrestling shorter so we can do this dumbass water promo with Miz and Morrison, even though they were already kind of like on the outs. Now they're all buddy, and then of course they break up on Raw.
That's right.
And so what do we got next?
We have the Raw Women's title triple threat: Nikki, Ash, Rhea Ripley, and Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, that one, I thought Nikki was gonna win. I picked Nikki.
They let her get that little victory.
Give her a victory. She'd lose later, but I really think I think they should have done that. Now they're moving them on to a tag team, Rhea and Nikki, to get them away from
The
women's title. I used to tell them that's how you get people out of the title picture. You put them in tag teams, like Randy Orton and Edge, way back when. You put them in a tag team to keep them away from the title picture. Give them something to do.
Yeah, something to do.
So that was a good match. I mean, Charlotte almost killed Nikki.
With the moonsault,
with that corkscrew moonsault. She just looked like her knee or her leg hit her square on the forehead.
Bonked her in the head there.
Bonked her. Right there. Just yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, it was a good match, but not the outcome I would have preferred. But
chosen.
I didn't write it.
Next up, we had Edge versus Seth Rollins.
Edge versus Seth Rollins.
Match of the night.
It's a good match. You gotta love the Brood entrance. When they're bringing out the stuff, Seth is already in the ring. He's done his entrance in the ring, and you can see him wheeling out the stuff and the big square, black square, and then a ramp, and like everybody, oh, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out like the Brood. He's gonna come out like the Brood.
Yeah.
And it's cool that people knew. They could tell. And yeah, he came up. Even the most important thing for the Brood entrance, the two things, is his posture. When he comes out, he's got to do the posture and the glasses.
The glasses.
He has to have the right
sunglasses.
Yeah, he has to have the right sunglasses on and just doon, you know. So that was really neat. I thought that was really awesome how he did that. Then I knew once he got down the ramp, it was gonna go. You think you know me?
Yeah,
his regular music.
Metalingus.
His what?
Metalingus.
Oh, Metalingus.
What is it?
Starts with a C and rhymes with what you said, but I won't say the word. Anyway, that was a great match. I like the fact that they finishers all around. Yeah. Didn't get it done. Although he didn't hit the curb stomp.
He did not.
He did not hit the curb stomp. He did the pedigree.
He did hit the pedigree. Twice. No,
spear
once.
Into a pedigree. Yes. That was pretty neat. I like that. Was very original.
I think they've done that like maybe 1 or 2 times before that.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool in the way they did that, and I like the fact that he had him, like he's trying to make him tap out. He's gonna make tap out. He's not tapping out. Then he like smacks his head over and over into the
mat.
He's like, and did he tap out or was he passed out?
I think he tapped out.
Yeah. So, there you go. That's how that happened. That was a good match. It was a very, very, very good match. So now we have Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley, or what did I say?
You got it.
But the Almighty.
The Almighty.
Do I have to say the Almighty?
He is the Almighty.
Is that like required?
It's on his
the
nameplate.
Almighty WWE Champion.
It's on his nameplate.
Yeah. I thought it was a good match. I thought for what it was, it wasn't what people expected. Goldberg actually, I think, did wrestling moves, and which he used to do all the time, but people forget. He's 55.
It's been a while.
He's 55.
Yes.
He's 55 years old, and he's in incredible shape, and he did well. Now, see, I didn't realize until I saw the video back that he was getting ready to spear Lashley, and MVP hit him in the knee with the cane. I thought he just tried to grab his foot and then distracted him, and then Lashley got the chop block. So it changes the match a little bit, where Bobby doesn't really get to say he put Goldberg out. He beat him up. He was technically, they were making it to where he was going to lose there. You know, Goldberg was getting ready to spear him and end it. Not that we don't know if he would have or wouldn't have, but then he got hit with the cane. So I'm sure we'll see this rematch in
like Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. We'll see it there. So that was kind of a letdown. I would have just rather seen Lashley pin him. You know?
Yeah, or tap him out.
You know, I would have rather seen Goldberg actually win, but I was in the minority there. People were cheering Lashley as if he was a face and booing Goldberg. Like I said before, you can't hold that against Goldberg what happened, because that's not him. He doesn't book his matches. That's McMahon or whoever's in charge of the matches saying we're going to have you beat Kevin Owens or Bray Wyatt. It's not his fault. I mean, he could say no, but then again, they wanted to leave the belt on him, and he said no. I'll lose to Braun.
Yeah.
So give him some credit for that before you boo him. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Kiss that to Kevin and Bray. Anyways, Roman and Cena, main event.
Roman and Cena. Cena needs to shave his head.
I missed the old buzz cut, or not buzz cut.
Well, the buzz cut, but like the way he had it,
I missed
it was like a cockatoo feathers. Let me see. It was like cockatoo feathers. Like you'd hit him and they would go up.
Oh, like today, yeah, Saturday.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
He'd go like this, and you'd see him constantly pushing his hair back. You know he's bald back there. You can see it. He knows it. He's not trying to hide it.
He's trying to hide it from him.
But he is trying to hide it. You know, he has his hair the way. You know, everybody kept saying, "Oh, brush your hair back. Brush your hair back." Just shave your head. Shave your head or get it buzz cut. You can wear wigs in the movies.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, there's lots of guys that wear wigs in the movies. But yeah, it was a neat match. I didn't really care for Roman when he's like talking to the camera, telling Hollywood, "Hey, I'm gonna send him back all beat up, Hollywood. You can have him." Blah blah blah. But we're out there, we're watching it. We don't know that he's saying that. We didn't know what was going on. He was talking to the cameraman, but it doesn't play for us.
Right.
You know, it's great for people at home, and I got to see it later. You haven't watched it yet.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I watched parts of it, but it was good match, fun match. I just think that I don't like the fact that Cena is. Like, I know he was trying to be the underdog and everything, but it's John Cena. He's still strong. Yeah, he can punch and knock people out. You know, but he was acting like he was like, I almost felt like he was acting like James Ellsworth. Any man with two hands has a fighting chance, right? It was like, I can get you. Yeah, you could get him.
You could beat him.
You could beat him. But that's the way they booked it. Cena. And then at the end, we get Brock Lesnar, who that's the other thing. That should you even said you didn't need this. You don't.
I don't need the third one.
Yeah,
or the fourth one. Sorry.
Yeah. I I don't get it. I mean, it could be a neat story with the Paul Heyman thing.
Yeah, that's my only interest.
But who cares, really?
That's my only interest.
You know, like they said, Paul Heyman looked like his ex-wife came back from the dead. You know, like he's with his new wife. Like his wife died, he's with his new wife, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere comes his ex-wife. She's still alive. On the next episode of All My Children, or One Life to Live, or Young and the Restless, whatever soap opera. But anyway, I think honestly, they wanted to save Brock for the end, but they didn't have to. They could have did it the match before. Yes. Have Brock come back for Lashley. Lashley could have talked about how, see, even Goldberg can't beat me. Yeah, you know, I can beat anybody. There's no way they could beat me. There's nobody can beat me. Boom, boom,
dun,
you know,
dun,
and have Brock come out and challenge Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. That I'd like to see.
I would like to see it very much.
I'd like to see that. So,
I have a feeling we're not going to get it.
And then we went to Raw. Sunday we had a little fun in Vegas, and we drove back.
Yes.
And got up and went to Raw. Very predictable show. Everything we knew was going to happen happened. We didn't even, our picks, I think we each got like one pick that was separate from each other. So we're getting to the results for this. And he doesn't have his money in the bank, so if I win, he can't even cash it in. Because you got to have it.
It's in the room.
Yeah, but you have to have it right here.
I suppose.
If you walk away to get it, I'll just turn off the camera. I'll just be like,
and it's
click,
not,
and it's done. It's over.
Not canon anymore.
It's the end of the show. You got to cash it in when the show's on the air, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. Results right here.
I can't look?
Well, I'm gonna open it.
Why do you get to look?
And it says the winner is
I see it.
Ambrose 5. And it's 8-6.
Ah, yeah.
8-6 out of how many matches?
Well, there was 9 because
9.
Because we didn't count Becky and Bianca.
Right. We didn't count Becky and Bianca.
Right, because it was changed and then.
So it was 9. So which ones you miss? Usos?
No, I had it in my head. Let me just pull up.
Oh, you picked Nikki.
I didn't pick Nikki.
That's what it was. So he only missed 1. There it is. He's
stand still.
Still the In Your Face Studios champion. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. There's another video that you'll see after this, a little bit down the line, of our little mini adventure on SummerSlam Day. Things we did that aren't in this video, just our overall experience of going to SummerSlam. So you can stay tuned and watch that. It'll be probably in a few days, maybe a week, not sure. But if you subscribe to the channel and click notifications, you won't miss it.
That's right.
And you'll see what we did in Vegas. And of course, it's SummerSlam. It's Allegiant Stadium. It's food. Obviously, I gotta have food in the videos.
Okay.
Shows getting your you can get your merch. There's new ways they do it to where you can get your merch without having to go there, look at the board, stand in line, and hope they have your size. You can guarantee they got your size. I wear bigger shirts. I like triple X's. I'm not ashamed to say it, and I'm also proud to say they ain't tight.
I'm not ashamed to say I'm a medium.
Nice and baggy. Yeah, he's a
medium.
medium.
I'm not ashamed to say it either.
And he's a medium shirt size too.
Okay.
Anyway, oh, your hat. You got this hat.
Why did you get this hat?
It's a cool hat. The only problem he has with it is it's rare colors. I don't have a problem with that. I like silver and black.
It's a shame they made such a nice.
Can you see the back? Can we see the back?
It's not really anything special.
It's just the logo. Here, the logo right there, and then let me see right here. It's got the year.
It's 2021.
So I thought that was pretty neat. It's a really neat hat. I was wondering why it was like this, so I wondered why they didn't do like the yellow and the red for the Vegas sign. And then he's the one that pointed out to me
I didn't realize until the next day that it was
the Raider colors. So you learned something new. But anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click notifications so you never miss a video, and share this with your friends, whether they like wrestling, toys, drawing, food, anything like that, we have something for everybody here on In Your Face Studios. So thanks for watching. Have fun, and we'll see you soon.